Hello and welcome to Shivananda Yoga Life. My name is Smita and I am the director of Shivananda Yoga Life. Today, let us understand the most vital process of the body, which is our breath. Our breath is our life, and our life is dependent on our breath. We can survive without food and water for days together, but how long without breath? Despite being aware of the importance of breath, we pay very little attention to our breath. In this video, I'm going to explain all about deep breathing. Deep breathing, which is also called the yogic breathing or the diaphragmatic breathing. There are three kinds of breathing. First, the clavicular breath. This is the most shallow and the worst possible type of breath. The shoulders and the collarbones are raised up and the abdomen is contracted with the inhalation. So you're putting maximum effort to inhale minimum air. Most people breathe very shallow and make little or no use of the diaphragm. They lift the shoulders up and contract the abdomen on the inhalation. In this way, only the upper part of the lungs is used and only a small amount of oxygen is inhaled, which results in low energy and low resistance to disease. Second is the intercostal breathing, which is done with the rib muscles expanding the rib cage and is the second type of incomplete breathing. The breath moves into the middle part of the lungs. And third type of breathing is the abdominal breathing. This is very deep and the best possible type. It brings air into the lowermost part of the lungs, which is the largest part of the lungs. Breathing is slow, breathing is deep, and diaphragm is used. Now, what is diaphragm? Diaphragm is a muscle which is located just under the rib cage, and this muscle diaphragm separates the abdomen from the rib cage. A full yogic breath is a combination of all three, that is the clavicular, intercostal, and abdominal breath combined together is a yogic breath. Now, if you notice the shape of the lungs, lungs are narrow at the top and broad at the base. So if the breathing is shallow, breath does not reach the lower part of the lungs, which happen to be the largest part. And as a result, amount of oxygen inhaled is very less. Thus, the mind and the body feel tired and low on energy all the time. Now, in the full yogic breath, inhalation happens in three stages. First, the diaphragm moves downwards into the abdomen, drawing air into the lowermost part of the lungs. Then the intercostal muscles expand the rib cage, breath pulls into the middle part of the lungs, and lastly, air comes into the upper part of the chest. Let us practice this in any sitting position. So sit comfortably with your back straight, hands on your knees, elbows relaxed, shoulders rolled back, and chin parallel to the floor, chest is open. So now take a deep breath, inhale, put your right hand on the abdomen, feel the abdomen extend outwards. Exhale, squeeze the belly in, cave the abdomen, allow the breath to move out. Once more, placing your right hand on the abdomen, inhale, feel the abdomen expand first, then the rib cage, and finally feel the air filling into the upper chest. On the exhalation, the abdomen caves in, the diaphragm moves upwards, and the breath first leaves the lower part of the lungs, then the middle, and finally the top part. Hence, in deep breathing, abdomen expands outwards and on the inhalation, and abdomen contracts inwards on the exhalation. Once again, I say abdomen extends outwards on the inhalation and abdomen contracts on the exhalation. So just watch me once. I inhale and I exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Abdomen expanding on the inhalation. On the exhalation, abdomen contracting. This is how we take deep breath. And let us now practice some deep breathing in the supine position. Lie down on the back in a comfortable, relaxing position. My arms apart and the legs apart. Chin is gently tucking in towards the chest. Now I place my right hand on the abdomen. On the inhalation, feel my abdomen expand towards the ceiling. And on the exhalation, the abdomen contracts towards the mat. Inhale, the abdomen expands. Exhale, the abdomen contracts. We do this process of inhalation and exhalation very slowly, trying to inhale to the count 4 and exhale to the count 8. Inhale, the abdomen expands. And exhale, the abdomen contracts. Inhale, abdomen expands. And exhale, abdomen contracts. So another way we can understand the concept of deep breathing is by visualizing the abdomen as a balloon. What happens when you fill the air in the balloon? Balloon becomes big, balloon expands when you fill balloon with the air. Same way, our abdomen expands when we breathe in, it becomes big. And when you deflate the balloon, when you release the air from the balloon, balloon shrinks. In the same way, when we exhale out, our abdomen shrinks, our abdomen contracts. So just visualize your abdomen as balloon, that when you're inhaling, the abdomen is expanding, and when you're exhaling, the abdomen is contracting. Balloon expands with the breath moving in, and balloon shrinks when you release the air from the balloon. I hope it is clear. And now we move on to the next part of the video, where I tell you the benefits of the deep breathing. Our breath influences every cell in the body and is intimately linked with the brain. Now, respiration fuels the burning of oxygen and glucose, producing energy to power every muscular contraction, glandular secretion, and the mental process. Thus, breathing influences the quality of life. Ancient rishis studied nature in great detail. They noticed that animals with a slow breath rate, animals like tortoise, like elephants, they have a long lifespan. Thus, they realized the importance of slow breathing for increasing the human lifespan. Now, deep breathing stimulates the lymphatic system in the entire body. As a result, our immune system is greatly enhanced. And during deep breathing, with the movement of diaphragm downwards on the inhalation and upwards on the exhalation, the abdominal organs and the heart get massaged and stimulated. Hence, any abnormality in the internal organs is healed with deep breathing. The rate of respiration is directly related to your heart. A slow breathing rate keeps the heart stronger and better nourished and contributes to a longer life. Mindful deep breathing with emphasis on exhalation aids relaxation of not only the body but also of the mind. It increases the absorption of energy in the body and thus brings health and vitality to the mind and body and promotes good health. And deep breathing relieves insomnia, lowers the blood pressure, lowers the heart rate, reduces the stress, increases the mental clarity, and calms the mind, steadies the emotion. It revitalizes the body and to an extent keeps the body disease-free. I hope this video is educating and helpful. Do leave your comments and share it with your loved ones. Subscribe to my YouTube channel to get the updates on the latest uploads and workshops. Thank you.